So at the Luxembourg School of Business, we've got Dr. Johan Roos with us. We're stopping him from his next meeting because we want to find a little bit more about Lego Serious Play. So what is Lego Serious Play? What did you invent? Tell us about it.
Lego Serious Play is a method. It's a method that my colleague Bart Victor and I came up with when we were professors at IMD. It was sort of out of a practical problem because we were working a lot with serious leaders doing serious strategy, and we were surprised, and I was super surprised that they tend to use the same model, concepts, ideas, and even consultants, and they're expecting a different outcome, which, by the way, as we know, is definition of insanity, right? This idea. So we started to experiment, and I had an opportunity to work actually with a Lego company and do a program with the top 300 people at that time with them. And I also saw that even in this company, supposedly exciting company, they were just managers doodling with the stuff they were doing. So instead of asking people to kind of come up with ideas on paper and pen and slides and 2x2 matrices, we asked them, say, hey, why don't you build this idea? And we experimented with that a little bit with that company, and then I experimented with a dozen of other leadership teams, and I used my goodwill to do this in serious team. And it turns out that when people use colors, shapes, size, form, texture as a language, and you warm them up, they could express extraordinary things about what they already knew in an entirely new way, and together they can come up with entirely new things. So this is a serious method that eventually the Lego commercialized as the only product for adults. 2011 they let it go as open source. So there's a big community and communities out in the world right now using this, and I sort of was part of creating this, so I'm still a little bit involved.
So you were in Lego, you were supporting Lego when this...
As a professor doing executive education, I was supporting Lego.
And then they were just not very creative, and you thought, how can I get this a bit more lively? And
I know.
Then you spotted out the corner of your eye this idea?
Yeah, no, it came to me when I talked to Bart. Bart, my colleague Bart, was a leadership, and we were discussing this back at IMD and saying, why are... They're probably retired now, so I can say, why are they so boring? Why aren't they as innovative? And it turns out that this was just the kick. But then I went for some really interesting, one of the largest global packaging company in the world. And I said to the boss, who I knew, can we play with you? And he's like, oh, that's very odd. And I did this several times with people. I brought Lego kits to IMD, the business school, and we did this, and my colleagues thought I was insane, but the owner of Lego liked it.
Well, I'm sure he did.
He liked it. So he sort of sponsored this, and eventually we created this, and with some Lego people's help, it became a product. And we set up, the owner of Lego and I set up a foundation for this to do research on, which I led for 7 years, the Imagination Lab Foundation. Fantastic. I was on the board for 25 years.
And it works cross cultures?
This is used in NASA, in Japan, in it's unbelievably well used. I'm shocked because it's also sort of open source-ish type of thing. So I'm still chairing a conference for 9 years now on an international conference for Lego Serious Play facilitators. I'm actually on a new training event on Monday in Denmark to say hello to the new certified facilitators. And I'm helping developing new products because when I came back to the community 10 years ago, they were still doing the same stuff that I've been. So now we have real-time change, real-time reframing based on Amy Edmondson stuff, my friend there, real-time purpose based on Ranjay Gulati stuff from Harvard, who it's an old friend, my own stuff now on real-time creativity. And it's happening. Really cool.
Yeah, Amy Edmondson, she's trust and psychological safety.
Yeah. We built an application around her stuff with her approval.
So how do I get certified to be a Lego Serious Play?
You contact since it's open faced. It's a little bit Wild West out there.
Okay.
Ping me and I'll recommend the best.
Okay. So brilliant, super interesting, really interesting to see how it started, and it's great to see that you're still so passionate about it. Well done, congratulations.
It works.